Abyss and Binder out, and Icebox and Ascent will be back for Split 2. Okay, DRX on attack, T1 on defense. Let me quickly look at the comps. Yeah, the T1 comp, I don't massively like it, but I think they've been playing a lot better recently. And they've changed up how they play, so it's probably harder to anti. And
went a little bit deeper than maybe T1 wanted to there towards the end, but they were able to stabilize, come through with the win. It's not for T1 here on this defensive side. Trying to get a pistol to go. Something they could not do on Fracture. Stacks ready with the knife to try to stall up this attack. This looks like a pretty good preparation. Oh, Buzz, though, took a big chunk of damage.
And he does flashback a Sheriff on the opposite side. Able to get that hit through. Paint Shell's going to be sent down, Gunman. Bouncing forward, trying to take some space, but a good hit comes in. Buzz.
Wow, they did so much damage on short. How are they winning this shot? 24 HP should be relatively impossible.
24 HP, Meteor wrapping around the back.
But these positions give him a 2% chance.
Gets the kill. Spike will get planted.
Had to get it in there. I wasn't even confident saying 100%.
It's a really good read on the pistol round here
just
for
because
T1.
I've seen some crazy things happen.
So prepared.
Got to plant, a plant's a plant.
Really good thing Buzz
and they could force if they wanted to force. I don't think it suits them. And I'm not sure people should be forcing these days against people that at least buy Outlaws a lot.
Reinforce that attempted a short hit.
With the options there.
DRX had set up. The knife as well.
Yeah, the knife and the nade and the damage is just so much on short here.
Be able to use these crossfires to kind of mow players down.
Actually looked like the nade did a lot of damage because it wasn't just him and he tanked.
That's about it. At that point, round was basically over. So now an Outlaw for Buzz, Guardian for Meter, Bulldog for Carpe.
They buy one Ghost into it and a little bit of util. We got the Guardian that we were talking about, and it's a little bit of a low buy on defense. You see teams maybe leaning more to like 4 guns, or maybe like 3 guns and a Marshall.
Spot towards Tube, stack with Izu.
They picked the right site. Only 2 people here. There goes one of the Sheriffs. You gotta keep an eye on Mako. He's made a lot of space.
It's a full catch. And now they know exactly where he's at. Gunman able to find it, gets
Stacks fast pass in there. The Sheriff as well.
The Outlaw, the push forward. Barrel stuffing, able to find one, but only has a classic in reverse.
Whoa! Dude, imagine he got that. That would have been unbelievable. Okay, so T1 pretty much get punished for their buy, in my opinion. There's a reason why people buy heavier on defense, and this is it. Pick the right site. 2 people playing solo.
From Bane to set up his team. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Gets a kill to boot. Ooh, free.
Really
up and over that tube. And that's a huge round for DRX. T1 now gonna have to just rely on some
T1
Sheriffs
in trouble
and a
after
Guardian
that.
of their own. But my word, Bane has been really impactful today for DRX in a lot of different ways.
So Stacks buys up because of the save gun, and then Izu's making sure that he can get an op-out early, so you can tell their game plan against this comp is to get an op-out. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Very well prepared for it. Stacks, however,
kind of tank the KO stuff. You just got to watch out for the other drone.
Come away with at least a kill. Flash forward.
Double flash combo.
This one as the Dizzy also goes out, but it's a quick tuck back into the teleport to stay safe. Izu re-swinging dead. Mako finding it. Buzz eventually able to put down his former comrade there. The weapon not going to be recoverable.
I mean, it's a close round.
Still just the 2 Sheriffs and the Guardian. With the spike now being brought back.
Hazza, hello mate. Good morning, dude.
Oh, and that knife is going to get some good info.
Yeah, the knife hitting 2 is going to keep the 2 strong here. Buzz is definitely tempted to make a move, but probably doesn't want to just purely because
Carpe hasn't seen a damn thing over on
first of all the time, second of all Stacks is the gun.
He's been noticed here, but there's the elbow. There's the put down. Buzz now. Sheriff in hand here from Hookah. DRX should be able to read this reposition. They slowly sweep their way across. Tucked in just below the window here is Bane.
Of the patience. Wait for Carpe.
Repositions. The plant, the elbow.
Oh, he kind of saw him.
Just trying to play it as quietly as he can. Now is going to be
forced.
forced
He had a chance
to make some noise. Spring will find the kill. All on Carpe. That staple Sheriff in his hand. Trusty. in the past. Can he find it?
One bullet, Carpe's kind of looking crisp. That is the most patient player I've ever seen.
4 bullets in the cylinder. Freeing, does he swing the challenge? Couple shots over towards his legs. The reload through. Expecting the swing off the back. Eats quite a bit there from the salvo.
Oh my god, he looks unbelievable.
Making it costly, if not getting them all 5 players dead. As Bane, he'll make plenty of noise. He knows that Carpe has no other recourse.
Did great damage in the end. Buzz must be a little bit gutted. He could have won that. He just saw like an arm maybe with the planter. Obviously that would have been an easy spam. DRX
never doubt Carpe when he's got a
looking kind of nice though.
I mean,
we'll say that.
The kill here for Stax, so impactful to take Hyunmin out. That slows up DRX, not really able to make it execute the way they'd like. So then they have to kind of just win some battles at range to break open the space. Good recognition there from Freeing. Somebody could still be Hookah. That's a great reaction, great understanding, great map awareness.
Yeah, and yeah. We said that they saved enough money to get the op out, so we got the op out, and Carpe has his ult. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't buy next. We got 1, 2, 3. They can't buy next. Giant rounds.
Absolutely.
Knife goes in, and still weak side over towards B.
Quick clear.
Buzz has got an op, so this is a very important round for T1's economy.
Armageddon. Now the red carpet, the Mosh try to hold them at bay there for a moment, but it
sure, I mean, they got out though.
On the entry.
Dude.
Izu getting out here against him, but cannot win the fight. Hyunmin will find victory. The rest of the team, however, going to be held back, but Hyunmin opens up the site, seemingly on his lonesome. Shots here from Meteor, ends up falling. Stax now dead, and Meteor trapped. As Buzz, not much that he's going to be able to do here, given that op. And with Meteor dead, he's got to hightail it out.
Yeah, bit of an ult advantage on this one, really, for Freeing, and they gave him a lot of space, and then Hyunmin did unbelievable. So did they ult close like this because they know that the Gecko was flashing, and then he would have to pick up his flash, so he couldn't? And then they could easily get out.
I mean, Izu tucks in behind the box.
It's a good ult anyway.
Just hides himself and still able to be dealt with, and then he gets, I think it was Carpe coming in through the door at B. Absolutely ridiculous.
We play with the Vice Fonts also, yeah, it's true.
To hit that shot. The only thing that they have left to their names going into this next round is this operator.
The Vice Wall was here, I'm pretty sure.
A very early timeout call. We just keep on rolling. Autumn has been a bit reserved with them, trying to allow for the team to make the adjustments themselves.
Oh, God, that is nasty. Mako, steady as always there to reinforce, shut Stax down. Looking good so far for DRX.
Yeah, Hyunmin did pretty sick on that round.
That B side, whereas DRX looking to maybe fan out a bit.
Saved op, Marshall board in. If the op gets a kill, that's all.
You do have 1 kill away.
Change up for T1.
As well,
weak side now over towards A. Heavy side over towards B, where they're fighting.
Know that he can be absolute
DRX every single time at the moment. They're going towards the weak side.
Razor Vine to kind of back himself up. Stax as well. Gonna let loose with a long range knife.
Flash connecting once again here. Meteor just not getting that angle before the smoke can blooms. Hyunmin trying to play entry. Here comes the showstopper. Stax quick to bounce his way out.
Double.
Meteor up towards heaven, and Meteor is catching a stray. Showstopper here for Buzz. Will be able to find one. Freeing going to be traded out.
Oh, now there's a guns pick up.
Finds Mako with a headshot.
Okay, so over towards long, when they realized no one was there, they picked up the ult, and that gave Buzz his ult, and then that meant that they could get guns out. Does he? He probably keeps it up here.
It's going to be that much more firepower here for T1.
Yeah, they got some guns now. Keep an eye on Buzz going late behind. KO ult probably isn't worth.
This is going to be really tricky. DRX trying to get ahead of it. Flashback playing elbow.
But he needs for the rest of the team to still continue to be able to break through.
The pre-fight.
Finding it, Bane! I thought he was blinded up! Still managing to find the kill! Buzz now here in
yeah, they need Buzz to get something, but he's just looking out, he can't see anyone. Silent drop though, silent drop, he should have the kill. Oh, dude, Stax needed to wait like half a second longer.
doesn't know where Flashback is. He's been tucked here at elbow the entire time. Flashback considering the check, sees it, knows that he is not on.
Yeah, Flashback did good by doing nothing, basically. Just staying alive.
Goodness. Hyunmin is really on point here on Bind. And now you start to worry that the gas in the tank for T1 may be running out. Just having to play so many brutal matches over these last 3 days.
That's a great shot as well. It's just straight up pre-aim, pre-fire.
Great backup from Bane. God, man. God.
Disgusting.
Just one taps galore.
Timeout call here from T1. Shades of their previous Bind appearances showing once more. Needing to find some way to shut down this aggression from DRX.
Well, this is tough, man, because I don't.
Oh no, they're in a really
you gotta find a way
spot.
to keep Hyunmin in check. So,
especially with most of the comps that people are using at the moment, like Bind defense, if you don't get a good start, can feel so horrible.
And they're able to TP over, get that plant on to be like they like, and everybody who watches Valorant or plays Valorant knows it is very tough to retake B on this map.
Absolutely can be.
And so that's why it's so important that those defenses are pretty stalwart. So I think a little bit more
winning pistol, but losing 4 rounds right away is crazy.
Izu,
I mean, yeah, you're definitely regretting the anti-eco more and more as it goes on.
Or just anybody, frankly. It doesn't have to be Izu. It's just generally the Gecko that's in control.
Okay, timeout. And this is the I can't remember who the first team I saw do this was, but it's similar to the DRX smoke that people do on Split. This creates a lot of pressure, and it's really good for taking over towards B. This smoke here is like awesome against Vipers, because you want to really smoke so that you can make sure you can take long, and you want to have the safety of being able to go close and hearing the wall. And this is like the most common wall at the moment.
At hookah, but instead DRX says,
it also creates a lot of pressure for actually just being able to walk out and get into these angles.
Full U-tilt still ready to be used. Buzz in the
Also, against a comp that likes to double flash re-clear long as well, it's really strong. What is going on in this game? It's crazy. Everyone's just popping everyone with pre-fires or smoke shots.
A lot of that oomph from the entry power is in the hands of that tail. Now lies dead on the floor.
Buzz is pushed all the way out.
Just continues to gain more and more information here for the team. 0 point as well. Launching smoke. Scouting.
30 seconds left.
Both commands are ready on both sides. Stacks investing out of the window, goes flashback.
It's a nice flash. That's right, it's a nice ult from Stacks.
Ever present. Comes away with one. Hyunmin will fall. Now just Bane and Mako in a 2v4. With Buzz, this long journey, this pilgrimage that he has gone on, and will finally bear some fruit.
Okay, they at least know that he like pushed and took control though. They get a little bit of a win from that, but not much. Nice ult from Stacks. Nice random kill from Carpe over towards long as well. Just
DRX trying to find a way into B, and this time around, they're not having any of it. It helps when you spray down a player in a smoke like that.
Yeah.
And like you said, when it's a Teho as well. That nullifies a lot of that execute power. That whole round, Buzz is just holding shift and walking around with that up. Looking to see exactly what's going on. That kind of puts the dagger into that round for T1, but really just good rotations, good quick reactions. DRX second guessing themselves a little bit.
Yeah. Snail's pace movement from DRX. What we've been seeing in the previous. Salvo's going to be sent fragment down into the corner. That's Hyunmin dead. Here, forced back just a little bit, but still has quite a bit of space to work with as he's just going to go for some time spray, and he comes up with 2.
Doubles.
Flashback will recover the weapon.
2 rounds in a row, it's getting smoke kills.
Looks like the hopes of another thrifty here from DRX have been squashed a bit. Solid headshot.
See how much damage they can do, because if they do a good amount of damage,
at this point,
the next rounds should be a swing rounds, but they got to kill like 2 more.
Symbolic disaster for T1 to have this round slip away from them. And it's all about just closing this as cleanly as humanly possible. Flashback going to be noted. And no, they just push up the back of the wall. Carpe will be able to deal with it.
Not going to be happening on this one. Money's great for T1 now.
Separating T1. Coming online.
Yep. Okay, this time, none of the shenanigans from the eco are going to give you any difficulties. Just reading that short A hit pretty well. Again, this is part of the map that in the 2 rounds we've seen DRX try to go for it in the pistol, and in this round hasn't really been able to find anything to really claim as a prize off the back of it. So let's see, another timeout now. This time DRX doesn't like what he's seeing as Termi wants to have a discussion, and I don't blame him. I mean, I think
yeah, I would like to see them.
I think obviously
again, I think they're doing like some rounds they're doing slow map control, which I think is good.
A repeat.
You want to find out where the vice wall is. You want to honestly just make sure they use a lot of brim smokes.
Exactly where you're going.
Yep. Back in the day, where
so maybe it's just a slower default
every time. But
and then group up earlier.
Now you got to work the map a little bit more.
I do feel like their long default at the moment is like nice. I think they just want to force it more.
That short A setup is going to be likely nasty no matter what. We've been seeing Meteor just hard commit to it with the wall and with the Razor Vine, so you might need some extra help from Flashback there using some of the Viper util.
We haven't seen the EMEA trophy, chat.
At least make
we got to give him a chance.
At least make
I am excited for it, though.
Over to A every once in a while.
I'm excited to see what they got.
Non-existent as
you
well
never know what you're going to get there.
See if that's something
okay, so same smoke over towards here, but this time they're forcing it. We have no backup option, so it kind of looks like they're going to take it and hit.
Go B, go B.
Buzz right now hovering.
Oh, easy.
Like they're just waiting for any kind of information they can get, and then we'll make the call for the rotate. But Carpe very far forward to push out the smoke into the spray down, but it's going to be Vayne replying back. Down to 8 HP on the floor is going to be Res Bull Paint Shell to try to further delay here. We can pick him up. The rotations now. Time bought.
I mean, it felt like both teams knew what was going to happen in the timeout.
Safe for the moment.
Just some couple of missed shots.
Just a teleporter pivot.
DRX told him to disrespect the smoke and take long.
Flash connecting on to stack, tucks back, re-swings, dead. Mako able to find the headshot. Meteor now.
D1 dismissed.
Looks for a fight, tries a wide swing, but freeing. Breaks up the 1v1, comes up over the top. And once again, it's Buzz.
Freeing with the plant as well.
With his operator.
An orb for him next round.
Forced away. Forced to save. DRX timeout. Will find
means
success.
Well, they get bailed out by Bane. I mean, he just absolutely goes crazy there at that long A fight. I think T1 normally probably expects to come away with that with
which region has the most
trade.
Outside of the box ideas.
And then Vayne lands a great flash again on the stacks.
Early on this hunt.
I think it's like map dependent because Bind is sick to watch in China.
To be able to afford another buy, and he is creeping into the right direction.
And I would probably say EMEA just because we've got some crazy teams.
It's back over towards the teleporter for a moment. It's flashback.
Well, I don't know though.
There we go.
It's weird. honestly, it's just team based. It's not, I'm not even sure it's region based. You just got teams doing some mad stuff on some maps.
The DRX stretch the lead.
Golly. And then, I mean, that's just such great stuff
Keiko probably have the most wild comps out of everyone. EMEA Sadak, yeah, I was thinking Keiko. Keiko have some of the craziest comps I've seen.
Really impressed with Bane today.
FPX in China.
Even though, you know, Gunmin freeing
are playing their own little game, and maybe they kicked their coach because of it.
He's been really on point. So that's a huge boon there for DRX. Operator. Right at the edge.
On a much more narrow line this time. He's to cut across, freeing, able to avoid
what
the
shot. Oh, he's missed his smoke. Must have missed that one. Looking like yours.
Smokes through. Molly to try to slow things up. Gunmin trying to get ahead of that one. Izu out from Hookah. Guns him down. Buzz capitalizes. Mako dead. Mosh now out over towards Garden. Staves off any further push. Flashback. Driving in Hookah though. An opportunity to maybe deal some damage as Carpe tucks behind the box. The jump up from Izu ends up falling. There's
no
a
way. Super low.
Adjustment is Flashback. Brings it back into a 3v3.
3v5 into 3v3. They don't get the trade out. Too busy ready to smoke over towards long.
Gotta use this
to get the trade.
See if you can get that Viper's pit.
He's on his iPad. He's a solo smokes though. He's like, he's got a lot to do.
Away from this one. Meteor finds freeing. Now knowing exactly where the last player is.
Mo130 with the tier 1. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate you. Good to see you, dude.
Shorten this gap down to just a
Put the smoke on as well. Why not? Distract him a little bit.
So the call widely is going to be for Flashback to just hold on to this Vandal, though.
Dude, you bring that's an old school one, Mo.
Let's see if there's any.
Wonder what happened to that guy.
Chase. 10 seconds left. Enough money for a few players to go on the hunt for T1 if they so choose. Just a quick recheck with a knife.
Hop back in hand here for Buzz. He swings out a little bit, but
so everyone's winning, win lose. The DRX can't buy after this if they lose.
Have this standoff between
Ben __10_. Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you for that, mate.
Transit, some brutal headshots onto him while he's blast packing forward.
Well, it's a pain point for T1 so far, is not being able to shut down Hyunmin. But this round, no clear of Hookah cost DRX dearly. Even though
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come by next. And they got really good ults to make sure that they win this one. Let's see.
Not able to get any of their ults or anything else. They create a little bit of space now.
Wait for the knife.
We are. Ooh. The chase back. Boombot gonna have to be cleared now. Off
but onto right to the end though.
The delay. Let's look to reaggress.
Ooh.
Okay, the Thrash now going to be sent through the teleporter on the chase, but everybody already successfully disconnecting away from this position. Buzz is going to inch forward again off of this. And the rotations begin for T1. Carpe as well as Meteor starting to inch their way towards B. DRX maybe looking for a bit of a split call, maybe wanting to try to draw some more attention back towards this A site.
I'd like to see Flashback create a little bit of noise.
Nice info on that.
Got
to start looking at Buzz as well.
Although he's quite far behind.
Pushes over towards Showers, gets full info, rotating. Well, Rotate has already come in and stays strong. This was nice. Oh, from Carpe though. Yeah, this was really good. They know they're going to try and scale out with the... No, they're going to try to scale out with the ult. And Brim ults on top.
Creeping forward the fragment, keeping them at bay for the moment as the flash.
I mean, this crossfire should be.
Both players skillfully dodging it out. He hasn't been able to find one. Buzz.
Oh,
a little bit more, but he ends up falling down as
is doing way too much work. It's insane what he's doing.
Now in play, Izu arriving here.
Look at him go. Look at him go. He was responsible for a couple of rounds on B, and he's just added another one.
Just electric.
To the tally.
Hyunmin is
13 to 9. He's winning the map single-handedly.
A great play here from Buzz. Take advantage of a bit of a witch shot. This slide.
It's just so swift.
It is. What do you do there?
Did DRX use this?
You die. 8 HP. Turns the sights to heaven.
DRX used this same ult over towards B, and I think it is nice. They do it from left to right so they can scale out after it's gone to like here, and they don't have to clear like this area.
Showstoppers for both raises.
They clear here as well.
I like now DRX
kind of like that idea.
With the map a little bit more. Having to keep T1
use it to clear areas, then you can run behind it, knowing that everyone has to move out of its path. No one's going to sit in it to tank you.
Yeah, at least keep a few players that have T1 distracted. I mean, it helps, you know, obviously Hyunmin just...
Yeah, it's a cool idea. I like it.
Tearing T1 apart. But now another attempt at B, seemingly in the works. This time around, though, going to use the drone to clear long, and then immediately freeing ships back over to Hookah.
Only works against certain comps, though, I guess.
Dizzy to connect. So now you've got some info. Buzz rotating over with the op, freeing against Carpe up there.
It's kind of sick against
big battle.
Sentinel stuff because you break all the Sentinel util.
Buzz going to be looking for an opening shot, likely into the transition on that showstopper here. As the flash.
Hey, what a flash that was.
Connecting, so now just the paint shells. Carpe
that gets 2 over towards site.
3 seconds left.
Immediately disappearing as showstopper does not clear out Buzz. He repeats, he finds one.
Oy, little turn as well.
For 2, looks for a little bit more here, but can't quite line it up. Meteor.
Dude, we've seen some rough aim drills on this map, but a 6-6 half, T1 would be pretty happy with that. If they can get the last, they got the Razor big ult.
Yeah, great back and forth between both of these teams. And this Judge.
Yeah, they're finally locking down over towards B though.
Hookah control. Judge can definitely be one way to Make it a little bit easier on yourself.
What a turn.
That was a great turn of the flash from Izu. As good as Bane's flashes have been, Izu there even better in his reaction.
So yeah, it feels like if you kill Xiaomin, you have just an easy round.
I like
what it's about. Double stingers on this one. We're ready to use the ult over towards long.
Very good at helping to clear out the Viper's pit. Buzz now fully flashed up. Another flash coming through. He's just blindly sending it.
His reaction was good here though, and DRX managed to just absolutely send it over towards site.
Stacks and Meteor now.
The double KO flash was lovely on this. It's just a round of everyone eating KO flashes. Every single duel, someone's been blind basically.
But now all on his lonesome. Push under the corner, needing desperately to isolate and divide, to conquer. There's one up and over the top. They're just peeking him. They're playing with him. As they both tuck back into the corner. Could fragment. Locked him into elbow for the moment, but now the salvos have been called out. Sax cannot get started on this. Fragment down, Bane disrespects it. Swoops out and takes down his former IGL.
I still think that T1 did good to manage to get 5 here. Because it was it's looking very rough when you got to the 4-1 stage.
Buzz out of this round basically, and I don't know, Hyunmin, oh, he saw the elbow. Crazy good stuff. Mako quick to trade. Even though Buzz had the showstopper, they played that really nicely. Great discipline being shown from DRX in a lot of these post plants. T1's turn now. Try to crack through. A lot of B there for DRX. What's in the game plan for T1?
Level of play for Americas. It feels a bit better today than it did last time.
My big question for T1 mostly revolves around Meteor and the Vice. He's seemingly at times had some trouble. Kind of maintaining control of space, taking control of fast.
I just think the Americas teams look a little bit stronger, but
something I've kind of been
I could for sure be wrong.
Having my eye on a lot when I've been watching T1 this year is when he's on Vice, it doesn't seem like he has that same comfort to just kind of walk around.
I think I would back Sentinels against both, maybe. Depends map-wise.
So maybe
DRX have a better map pool.
I'm kind of curious how they want to work with that this go around. Because for T1, the way they usually play this map, that showers control is so important for getting those A plans.
This guy's out here flexing.
You're going to want to send that wingman in from short A. Kind of utilize a lot of that ability that you're going to have with Gecko to get through and clear with the Dizzy. Get your wingman through, have that showers, have that crossfires. It's been a lot of the way they've been playing it, but maybe today they were like, oh, you guys just go B all the time? Maybe we can do that too. Doesn't seem like it though. Not this round anyway.
Neilzinho, hello. Unlucky mate. Yeah, it's a rough one. Those losses are sometimes easier though when you like feel like you don't deserve it.
Some hope to get some momentum behind the players. Playing a very exhaustive weekend of Valorant. 3 series in a row. There's the bounce forward, Buzz. Cut down the side.
Time to fold, yeah. Let's all overreact.
Takes out flashback. Bane now. Forces just stay quiet within the smoke, but no, does go for a timing peek and gets rewarded for his troubles. 0 point reveals Carpe over in lamps. The split still coming through as Meteor on the approach with that Sheriff in hand. It's closer and closer to the showers, but now has been spotted and dealt with. Freeing comes away with the kill.
No way.
Gives himself a second, pushing up into the smoke. Immediately goes on into the smoke. Carpe, however, trying to win it out, but his attention is being pulled in too many directions.
I mean, they did end 1-1 pistols on this, but
will find the pistol.
Obviously T1 got eco'd after they won theirs.
I don't know what you're supposed to do against
It's DRX's to lose. They're massively in control.
Absolutely out of his mind. This is a great move from Bane. Great timing on this. Catches a glimpse on Meteor. And then Stax is trying to hold the line outside a truck. Freeing just reacts faster.
It's just, I mean, he's so quick. He's so accurate. I mean, this is the guy, I believe it was Woot, who reported him for cheating while he was here for Champions because his aim was just ungodly in solo queue.
Well, him and Hyunmin look like they're
is that true?
potentially reportable sometimes. how good they've been so
it's kind
far
of nice
this
from
stage.
DRX though.
T1.
Insta drone.
That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Drone
This is
can
the
clear
classic
so
T1
much.
Find, execute.
You have to know what Buzz has got in his
Yeah,
hand.
Buzz with a shorty. Nades out so that he can get into the corner as well.
Forced away. Lamps for now unassailable. As the spray through, looks for the
Wingman's
wingman.
tanked everything.
Spike gets planted all the same.
Got them. They've actually done pretty good. By pretty good, I mean really good. They actually have people in the right positions as well. They got Mosh, they got
this is hard to clear the halls.
Brim Molly.
Buzz, however, still with the shorty, going to be steady as that boombot gets cleared. But Pain Shell's now into the corner, forces his position. Jig is up on that front. You're still on the approach. Although smoke or the spike getting
Yeah, they got it half.
Oh,
Mako's a hero.
Stuck to now at half. Meteor able to find one, but then they can take it down. Carpe
Here comes
Izu
the Mosh.
with everything left to do. Still 3
They
players
gotta
alive.
respect it.
Bane is holding fort, forced off the Mosh. Keeping them at bay, the restick.
They're
They
gonna
have
get
to stay
spam
on
kill. Oh, they
this
killed him.
one. Do they have the time? I don't
Damn,
think they
bro.
do.
Carpe
Absolutely not.
killed him. They did it.
Is
They
this gonna
ecoed
be
him
a
back.
repeat in reverse this time? DRX dropping the anti-eco to T1.
No way.
This just takes so long. DRX is really having so many things to consider, and they're not finding good answers. They're not able to deal with Meteor and Showers. It
Well,
takes
they had a really
really
good plan
long
on
time
this.
to clear him out. Buzz absolutely dug in like a tick in U-Haul. So difficult to find your way through, and then they have so much delay, so much stall.
Carpe
Who
through
cares? It's over
smoke.
at that point.
Yeah, he killed him pretty much just
That's
before the
just
smoke
great execution
ended.
of the game plan from T1. Phenomenal stuff. They're able to maybe change their destiny on this map after it looked like maybe a little bit of damage done to Mako there.
Second lease on life here for him. Mako immediately giving up the position, anticipating the Buzz is going to
Absolutely
pounce his
sending
way.
it.
Buzz is just right out in front of the site here, swings onto the corner and instantly deals with 2 players.
Dude, that changed so much in this game.
Shell to check,
Nice
flash
shot.
back, a nice shot.
Spike
Will
down.
interrupt the
A.
plant for now. Carpe swinging out wider here, guaranteeing that they have him trapped in the showers. Gonna make his way around the corner. Stacks. Smoke down. Spike interrupted once again. There's the tap. In all likelihood, we might see T1 having to make a pivot here as Meteor does take the fight, wins it out, and there's the
Yeah, they
teleport
spot
play
everyone
coming
on
through.
this.
2v3, quick pivot from Freeing, but just the classic in hand. Not much that's going to be able to be done here.
Spike planted.
The salvos, a second too late. Really find value. Himself forward into the side for Buzz, quick to take him down.
Just to pick up a gun for HP, as long as they get good positions, he can't jump out. Yeah, he knows
already
that
the
into
first
saves.
buy round is quite a bit done. It looks like Flashback's going to be happy with his kills, and
They
will
did
swing out over towards
did
Fountain
really
to
good
try to
damage
catch
as
the
well, though.
exits.
Just a fantastic timing execute from Buzz. Finds 2 big kills, but a great response there from
Is
DRX.
Vice really
Still
good?
playing
Yeah,
really
Vice is good.
patiently maintaining Showers control,
Gotcha, and
so they can delay a bit.
That was getting comfy
Certainly,
as well.
T1 will get the round win, but it's rather costly.
It is, but it's well read at the very end.
Yes.
No real
How's the
information on
spectator
Flashback.
experience changed
We've
since
seen
the
him in showers
pings? It's
previously.
nice, dude.
They opt to
Good.
rotate through into that defender spawn. They keep themselves alive. So
I don't
weapon
care about
carried
the
over,
ranked box,
decent damage
man.
dealt as
For pro
set,
play,
but
it's
that
great.
Gap now basically non-existent. 1 round between these 2 teams.
Really going to come down to, you know, if you can have more rounds where you can stymie those short A hits, force them into other directions, force T1 to explore some other parts of the map. And if you can win some of these battles against Meteor on the flanks, it's a real chance there for DRX. See Izu is going to use the Dizzy to try to check the corner. Freeing waited it out. He's going to get hit by the 0 point though. Did get the salvos out in time.
Yeah, they used a lot of util,
Stalled
and
just
he
a
might
bit
have
longer.
just stored
They're
them.
stacking up for this.
Here comes the KO flash for the double swing. Wait, why didn't they?
What was that Molly?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Just
This block
delay.
Just sent, yeah, blindly. I thought it was going to be held on to, so for a second it looked like maybe it was going to be a mistake, but there's no mistake in that.
Use
It's
their
a good old
smoke against
Mako,
him.
spray
Just
their
heard
smoke.
the flash. Knew they were going to take the space spam. Oh,
There's a
flashback gets away with one as well. Izu 1 away from
More
his
damage keeping
ult,
up
and I guess
Meteor.
he took the ult. No, okay, Orb's still here. He gets his ult now.
That doesn't reveal much.
Shark 96. Thank you
Expect
so much,
Meteor to
Shark.
be
I
there.
appreciate the gifted, mate. Thank you for doing that.
Just got to win some of those battles. Find a good execute here for T1. Still have quite a bit of utility in
Thank
the
you
back.
so much, Shark.
Still have all those flashes, the Dizzy. Carpe, the Molly in the smokes.
Still some salvos you're going to have to try to push through. 0 point. Exchange on both sides. That's okay. The Teo does end up getting some price, but Mako out in front, and he does it again! Looking for the fourth, cannot make it happen. Meteor will be able to get him down, and Bring is right there. Ready
There's
to
so
respond
many
as Izu.
smoke kills.
11 HP, nothing else to do, no recourse available. Just has to hightail it out and hope that he's not being flanked. The time
Instant
will drain.
adjustment
DRX
through the smoke onto his head.
will move up 9-7 once again, keeping T1 at arm's length.
Mako's just a smoke thief, man. He's just stealing players from the smokes.
I don't know how he does it.
He just knows. He's just been playing for so long.
Shark96 with another one.
Knows.
Thank you again for the gifted, bro. Appreciate you doing that.
Incredible. I mean, he almost single-handedly shuts down this round. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, he's just out here. I mean, look at that one. That one's...
That third one.
Just reads and anticipates players' positions as if he's just studying a chessboard.
Yeah. But I mean, it should happen loads in Valorant just because of small choke points and smokes.
Magnus
but
Carlson.
I say Mako Carlson.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you.
Mako's doing it way too much.
He's got the right consonants in place. But this is starting to look a little dicey. I mean, it hurts, but now you're back to Old Faithful here. The short A hits for T1.
Classic for Carpe, Sheriff for Meteor. Reposition, Boombutt considered for a moment. Ooh, elbow's going to be spotted on the swing out. Boombot now going to be set for the floodgates. Opened up as T1 try to push forward and take some space. Paint shells.
There's 4 people here.
A little bit there at Lamps with Buzz. Force out of
Oh, yeah,
position.
okay, they can cancel TP.
Finding one. Freeing going to be taken down over on that
Flash
B
doesn't
side.
hit anyone. You got to be
Now this is
super
a
tempted to
potential
TP.
Angle for T1. DRX, you can see them scratching their
Yeah,
heads. Wondering
everyone
what the
on
move is
short
going
though.
to be.
Everyone on
How they
short
should
cuts
respond.
down for a little bit, so the
Plan is ready to
2-person
come
rotate
through.
started going in.
Fragment of the bounce is going to be shallow.
Yeah,
Does
that's
not
pretty
hit the
hindsight from
wingman,
me,
it's
to be
just on
honest.
the outskirts of it.
You would imagine there's still
Flank goes
one
in,
person
but
on B.
flash back around the side here. So look at the flank off. Meteor ends up falling. Site opened up a little bit more. Stacks playing forward, dealt with. As Orbital comes through here on the short, Izu is forced out into the open, but he holds his ground for 2.
There's a Brim all behind him. He drops down and kills 2. Carpe gets a kill. He gets his ult. Buzz gets a kill. He gets his ult. Satchel. Oh my god, just stopped him. Carpe.
Storms forward, finds one.
Gets his ult.
Swings out.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Gonna be sent. Mako desperately holding forward, but Carpe.
He did the extra damage to make sure he killed him. Dude, Carpe's playing crazy good. He keeps saving the day.
One round separating.
It's twice now already on this.
This is just outrageous stuff from T1, and it all starts on the back of that Meteor pick.
That one got crazy, by the way. Did the first Satchel not hit him off the spike, or did he just get half? I didn't see.
If he can win that,
either way, that's nuts from Carpe.
changes the dynamic of the map. All of a sudden, DRX has no
Shark.
defenses at B. They have to spread
Dude,
themselves
Shark, you
thin,
gifted 2 and then you're doing
idea.
5.
Thank
you so much, Shark.
Is there going to be a
Shark 96 with the 5 gifted.
And they kind
Chat, if you got gifted, you know what to do.
Rebound from it.
Shark, is there an underscore?
Carpe comes up absolutely.
There is an underscore. Shark __96. Thank you so much, dude.
He has been so good these last couple of days.
We should probably do a money count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 that can't buy next. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 that can't buy next. 2, 4?
This is a very different look.
Sure, we'll say 3.
Generally, wherever Stacks is where T1 is.
Oh, Mako pushing out to be able to find the punish, but this time it is Stacks on a lone mission.
That is important kill.
Jiggling. Hasn't spotted it up
taking down one of the main flashes as well.
They're thinking about a TP crunch with flashback, but able to take control of showers. Flashback contesting.
Just holding it down here as best as he can, but wary about the pressure from the front over at short. Crazy Vine destroyed. This looks like Steel Garden going to be considered, going to be sent. Buzz, Showstopper as well, ready to go.
I was going to say when we're going to raise all this. Razel into Razel. Razel went showers from Hyunmin, doesn't get anything. Flashback. Tanks that one. I say tanks it, wasn't even close to him. Yeah, Wingman just takes the hit on this one. Full clear over towards site. It's another afterplant one. We got Brim Molly, that's it. Where goes the Mosh? Mosh is already out.
The Mosh buying some time. Tap of the spike is still not coming through. Dizzy over the top, quickly cleared, freeing, able to find one. The molly now in play, freeing down to a sliver, but still fighting back. Izu,
oh, the molly
taken
missed.
Down. It's all on Carpe's shoulders once again. The defuse already held a half. Sprays frantically forward, takes the low.
Molly just didn't go deep enough on that one.
This time around.
Honestly, it's a deeper plant than most. Yeah, Wingman kind of sent it a little bit.
Yeah, I like the idea here from T1, sending Stacks out as a solo player to try to buy a little bit of extra attention, but Mako just wins out that battle.
Okay, DRX win the big round that forced T1 to eco.
T1 isn't in a place.
These ecos have been scary.
So capitalize on it that well. Yes, they're able to get the plant down. Yes, they're able to get in a position, but you're leaving 5 players up. You're having big ultimates to clear space for DRX, where they can set themselves up.
And on the eco, Buzz gets the hero gun. And they all got heavy armor.
They're able to capitalize.
They're expecting the outlaw, and they go for the heavy armor with the
still maintaining some decent space control, and now T1
Sheriffs.
really wants showers.
Yeah. Face forward into
it's a pretty legit low buy.
On the punish though, Flashback does drift away safely. Meteor poking and prodding around Hookah.
One away from official. They take showers control.
Still here on this A site.
Probably already picked up the orb. I was a bit slow on this one.
In behind him, the flash
dear God.
Set the swing. Snappy with it is Flashback as he moves down 3.
Dude, they all tagged the flash apart from the guy at the back, I think.
The spike stranded. Oh, Flashback pushes out of the smoke and ends up falling. But Mako does not allow for any weapons to be grabbed, for any advantages to be gained. Meteor at 28 health.
You would imagine Yamin has this.
As the stealth drone is there, draws the attention.
Mako kind of close to his ult now as well.
Are 2 rounds away.
Does T1 want a timeout before this last buy? Because
just love the call here from Flashback and Bane. Flashback sees numbers, and he says, "Bail me out, brother."
I mean, it's like Eastern Promises in here. Flashback's just going crazy in the showers, knocking out gangsters. Unbelievable spray down from him. Granted, yes, weaker weaponry on the other side, but still doing well to get the adjustments, and that is going to force the final timeout from T1. At least in this map, potentially in this series, in this final, unless they can start turning around their fortunes.
Yeah, it's been tough. DRX has really got a good read on how to control some of the space that's so important to the way T1 runs this composition on this map. You know, B is tough. It's a little bit tougher to break through. And even though DRX made it look somewhat doable,
they're just hitting A non-stop.
Back to
the problem is this timeout.
Short A hits work, trying to get that plant down early and then rely.
You probably don't want to hear from the coach, let's try B.
DRX is really starting to pick it apart.
Probably got to try it a little bit.
Getting those big kills early and then snowballing.
I will say they did get a lot out of the hit over towards A, then the luck towards B if they want to try that again. But I'm super surprised that DRX don't put 3 starting B at the beginning of this.
Clear space, at least
gonna see a fast rotate, I guess, with an insta knife.
It's a tricky retake for DRX potentially. Let loose with that knife early.
So it's gonna be a thrash off the rib.
Yep.
Going Mako's way.
Knives have been used, but if the KO can get here with KO,
chasing him off the back of this ultimate. It will be recoverable. Paint shells as well sent by Hyunmin. Just trying to get any kind of catch that they can. I like the layering there, but T1 not falling for it.
They did not get much for this.
They can't really make this go the way they wanted. They got stalled up by the utility outside of Hookah.
The drone goes out.
They weren't able to scale the way they would have preferred.
And that cleared a lot.
So change of directions.
He must have heard it, right? Yeah. They heard the drone, so they go back where they just cleared.
DRX, man.
Yeah, tuck back to get a slight little rejoin here from Bane. All command at the ready.
I tell you what I really like from this one, though.
Potential thrash coming through is the 0 point. Gets a catch on the 2 players.
Things they know the KO is here now, so do they... They can't fish ult, or you at least can't rely on the fish ult.
This could be deadly.
Oh my God.
He is right here on the edge, and there's the jump out. The concuss is going to be sent Buzz into the corner.
Oh my God, he's shooting everything. That's insane. Oh, dude, what a lockdown. But what a hero play that is on long.
But it doesn't matter.
Got called out, stunned, isolated them, managed to shoot the Dizzy midway through as well.
Finally the time for DRX to finally claim a Pacific trophy. A team that was so damn good pre-partnership era. And now freeing with that Tejo, breaks things open. Mako seals the deal. One more round to go, and they are fired up.
Flash in the face, who gives a damn? Mako's third eye is open.
Right there. It's just like playing through smokes, right? You get flash, it's the same thing.
Pretty much.
You can't see anything anyway.
Gunman now. Jiggling on this corner, the swing out, the spot. Multiple players going to be noted the paint shells to slow them up, the salvos to shove them back even further.
Got to win this battle here for freeing. You keep Hook under control. God, what an opener for Hyunmin.
His Buzz dead off the rip again. Izu does well to find one in response. Hyunmin at 4 HP. Let's give a decent advantage here to T1 if they can clean up the kill. Rotation now coming through. Flashback getting himself over onto this B site. That pit still available for him, but Mako as well. The orbital.
Are you watching the EDG coach team after this? Mate, if I wanted to watch a bunch of coaches playing, I'd get me, Nilzinho, Weber, and Mini back together.
Flashback with a second, and suddenly it's all on Meteor. 11 HP.
We'll go sleep after this.
Finds the first, the 1v1. But he has to know the orbital strike is going to be called in.
Wait, still alive. 11 HP, 1v2.
The Red Bull clutch from Meteor.
They might be believing.
T1 afloat.
Oh boy.
They might be believing.
That was on a literal knife's edge there.
We've got time.
I mean, Hyunmin finds a great opener
actually
on top
might
of
have
two.
time.
Izu able to respond with a Guardian. Flashback. It's snappy with a couple, but Meteor steady. Steady as she goes.
Yeah.
A few
Let's
more
count
to
this
go,
one
though.
down.
Three
3.
more just to force an overtime.
That was a
here.
very good chance for DRX as well. Maybe one of the better ones.
Couple ults though in the bag.
In condition for this.
No.
Nop could certainly catch them off guard as there's the pit invested off the rip. The 0 point as well, getting a spot out onto at least 3 players.
Felt like the knife hit 4.
This to the other side of the map, right into that op.
Yeah, pretty sure it did hit 4 if Yemen's taking this kind of space.
It's getting deeper on the angle. If he swings the corner, may just be rewarded with a kill. Stealth drone not spotting. Stacks getting ready to swing.
Oh boy.
Maybe a little bit closer than he might have anticipated,
Leg.
but he still does manage to hit the shot.
5 HP for 4 HP.
4 HP to 5. The paint shell to save them all for now.
This is one of the rougher setups. When the Viper has this down, smoke, here, and wall, and the Viper literally covers all 4 of the chokes, it's a nightmare.
0 point again. Catch. Probably going to be noted.
Oh, they're doing some damage on the B players.
The stun here is Meteor. He's able to
oh!
2 kills. What is that?
What
Mako
is that?
Dead on the floor. The steel card
And dude, Mako was full HP as well. It's not like that was a low player.
It's up alongside
oh
the
my
smoke,
god, he's going to solo do it.
So very low, but cannot confirm the kill. 3K thus far here from the superstar.
Dude, that second shot was...
The operator, given the health, Hyunmin is not interested in playing this out. T1 looking like they will somehow get themselves a flawless, potentially, to keep this going.
The coach said B, yeah, the coach said B, and the play was right.
Winning rounds for you.
Said go B and Meteor just kill everyone.
You know, it has been one of the things that
if they can actually get any of these guns, it'd be pretty big.
To hold back leads, to keep leads for themselves. Now they're looking to do the same to DRX. Try to send this to one more map. Still going to be some work to do. 2 rounds to go just to get to OT, just to get there.
Meteor nearly in position to find a bit more value, but he's going to continue inching over towards short. Flashback here behind the box. Any damage he could deal would be decent given the economy on T1. Not
just ended with a crosshair on him.
They opt to play it quiet. They retain what they can. Mako, money in a little bit of a rough spot, but now just 2 rounds left.
God.
That is just nasty. 2 rounds in a row, Meteor keeping T1
yeah.
in this map.
This is a rough spot for DRX to be in. I know they still have 2 chances. You had a 1v2 with Meteor on 11 HP, and then you had the Viper all on defense, which is like one of the strongest rounds that you can get.
See if you can readjust here. Still gonna have that operator. Still gonna have the ability to try to make things quite difficult for T1. Kind of curious, where do you put that op? You try to control showers. You try to get on top of the truck. Lock down short. Because now T1 is starting to spread the map a little bit more, keeping you a little bit more honest. I mean, DRX has had some pretty good responses. T1 has tons of experience underneath their belt, tons of international events, including one player with an international trophy to his name. And he's the one stepping up right now.
Yeah,
he's the
Stacks
one
is doing a lot of talking.
making this awfully, awfully nerve-wracking.
Fans here.
Yep.
DRX fans praying that it all comes
He's
to a
going
conclusion
for it.
right here, not wanting to get meteored once more. 2 chances for T1 to take this into overtime. I teed it up before this map. I said 14 to 12. Let's see if that can be a reality here.
Okay, knife and knife. So they got no info short, but they did hit.
Forward, not gonna be ready for it. Buzz
Oh boy.
collects that kill. Double face
Oh
down, out of the
boy,
short
chat.
line.
I don't
Not
want
gonna
to
take
start
it
talking
down.
about
Only a
money,
smattering
but
of damage here
I'm
on
gonna.
Izu.
2-9.
This is now
That's
a
1, 2,
3v5.
3. They can't buy. They gotta save.
And
They gotta
already in the
insta
back
save
of
and
the
just
save, the call
accept
to save
this.
has been made.
There's 4 chances down to
Resolute
1 last
decision.
chance.
But my God, what a swift one to make. Up now, scooped up here for Buzz.
What do
We'll
they
see if that's
got?
gonna be
Buzz is
something
still
he
gonna
holds
have
on to the whole
ult,
time, or if it's
but
just for
you
this
got the
post
KO
plan.
ult to cancel the ult.
That won't come to fruition. DRX, they have made up their
And then
minds long
freeing,
since.
dude, Carpe
The money is
at one point here should just
catastrophic
start
for Yeonmin.
sending it.
0 credits to his name, but we're gonna have a showstopper for Buzz coming into this final round. You have some ults for the side of DRX. You might be able to interrupt that
Yeah,
showstopper
here he goes.
with Bane's,
Even a death is good here. I'm jumping out of a classic every corner.
or just to stymie some kind of execute. Players over in Garden. See if they're gonna be able to suss this out.
Prayers unanswered for now. Swing onto the corner. Mako loses his gun. Freeing Bane will get 1 apiece.
Oh, and he didn't get a death though.
Still lose out
Still
a bit
2 orbs away.
by
Izu got a
Weekend.
death though, and Izu's 1 away.
Obviously lost, not
So
carried
honestly,
over by the side of T1.
that kind of works as well.
Players 1 round away for DRX, either from victory, from lifting a trophy for the first time in Pacific, for the first time in forever in Asia, period. Or for T1 to take
Here we
this
go.
into overtime.
1 last
Showstopper
chance.
available here for Buzz. No command, as well as that Armageddon online for DRX. Can they bring it to a conclusion here and now?
Looks like they're just gonna go the classic.
So they
short
know
A
1
hit.
showers, but they
All
didn't
5
hit anyone
players
on
here.
short.
A lot of space having to be given up by DRX.
The KO
because of the
insta
showstopper.
rotates. There is a small
Wanna lose a
window
player early to
where
that
the Raze ult would
possible.
work,
Mako was
but
pretty close though in U-Haul.
oh my god,
Bane is not
small
here to
window.
try to nullify it.
Yeah, he's
Showstopper
insta
goes
popping
down.
it because he knows that
Successfully
KO
avoided
ult's
with Buzz,
coming.
Still able to find 1 flashback, going to be taken down, but Mako pushes forward, finds the kill here on the media.
Okay, they can't pond, they get forced over towards the right. With this as well, Mako might have made a play here.
Does
he feel confident to swing?
As well is further delaying. Mako catching a glimpse here against his former cohort, his former teammate in Stacks. He's now tucked in alongside the wall. Mako swinging out, finds the timing.
What is that timing? And Izu goes down, and that's official.
Cleans it up. Buzz fighting tooth and nail.
Oh my god, he's full blind.
With covering fire.
Is he not full blind?
Bails him out as it's now
Oh.
all on freeing.
Oh god,
Instantaneous
and
with
the
a
hero
headshot for
standing.
Carpe. Can he save them once more? Goes for the swing.
Oh, he has his
Tag with the
ult.
shoulder.
Force him out into
The
the open.
strike pushes him out.
Damn,
and
Carpe again.
gets it done.
4 chances
Overtime.
gone. No way, what an absolute map this is.
Map is not done yet.
Can you believe it? Carpe does it again.
That was sick.
The hero plays for T1.
How many
given them new
hero
life
plays did he have on
and
attack?
sent us into yet
3 of
another
them.
overtime.
He saved him 3
Thought
times.
maybe freeing had it after that 1 tap, but the orbital strike is set up perfectly for Carpe. And here we go again, folks. DRX on
3
the
rounds on
attacker
attack,
side
all
to
from him
start.
at the end, really.
T1 over to the defender side, and it is getting loud in here.
Don't ever
Fans getting
try
rowdy,
to
the
ban
game
me.
getting a bit muddy.
What are you gonna say?
That's
what
just
does
the
that
way we
even
like
mean?
it here at APAC. A full force from Buzz. Glass cannon. As they start up on the defending side. No one going to be giving him the time of day quite just yet, though, as showers widely ignored. Timing from Easy, just setting up that mosh.
A lot of space being taken, though, by T1. They've got Hookah completely locked down, but they're shifting back.
Drone going out.
They're bringing Stacks over to B again.
Stealth drone not going to scout that forward position.
That's going to keep an extra player over onto B.
Meteor and Buzz.
Buzz gets a lot of info with this, and if they send it up short, we got Wall Vice Util. Does Buzz keep going? Worst gun to possibly keep flanking. Last time he did this flank, he went back towards Showers. Oh my. Okay, chill a little bit. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, this is a hard round for DRX now. What do they do? Plant and try hold Showers? Plant for Showers, take Showers? Yeah, hey, that's a good reaction. That's probably the best reaction they could have done considering the situation. They just gotta hope that someone steps up and kills two.
He gets tagged down so very low. 42 health remaining. Buzz sweeps his legs out from beneath him. Weapon now swapped. Phantom in hand. Flashback noted. Dead. Dealt with. His gunman cannot make it happen.
It's impressive, man. It's impressive. They got a chance.
1 round away from taking us to split.
Just crazy good map control here from T1. The early hookah aggression.
Yeah, I really like this from Buzz because I can't remember if it was the other day, but I definitely saw him do this push, and then he went back to Showers, and he might have done that a few times, and this time he actually like sticks with it. He's definitely like changing up his play.
Phenomenal round from T1. They were all over the map there. And DRX looked like they were playing a little bit scared. Now back over to their defender's side. DRX gonna try to find another round to send this into OT. T1 wants to take us to split. And I'm kind of about it, but see what DRX has to say.
At this point, why the hell not? Only beggars on split. Map 5s, especially in grand finals. Always gonna be exciting.
It has always delivered.
Snake fight gonna be forced out here. As T1 happy to get the util.
I mean, they had success at B.
Play it out quietly. The bottom of the Showers, not gonna spot a damn thing. It's a slow creep.
And then they had a little bit of success at A, but it was all copy.
Keep some attention drawn on this A side of the map. Now looks to rejoin in with the rest of the squad.
That's huge. I mean, you've kept that extra player over on the A side of the map. You've bought yourself a little bit of extra attention, a little bit of extra space.
On the push forward, spotting one, but Buzz again is able to go ahead, claim his target. Molly to delay, flashback, fishing, able to find one.
What?
Flashback insta TP, takes one down.
Buzz
spams him through. Oh my, Buzz gets it all as well. Oh damn, dude, Buzz is taken over the round 4.
Now looks for the ace.
Entry into solo clear of the site.
Flashback on his lonesome. The 1v3 versus 2 of his former teammates. Can he find it?
That is wild.
Hey, speak damn.
4 chances they had. First chance the T1 have they closed it out. We're going to split. And dude, the individuals stepped up to just insane levels. Meteor won him like 2 rounds. Carpe won him 3 rounds. Buzz won him this one. I got 6 hero plays in my head, and there's probably more.
So many times they have been pushed to the brink this kickoff.